So there are 5 facts considered as premature campaigning. They are the following. Number 1, forming organizations, associations, clubs, committees, or other groups of persons for the purpose of soliciting votes and undertaking any campaign for or against any candidate. No. For example, forming organizations, associations, clubs, no, premature campaigning. Because this happens, but there are already existing organizations. For example, there are women's organization, there are a youth organization already existing in the community or in the barangay. There are already senior citizen and there are already other groups there. I don't know if the Purok leaders are the associations. And then these are existing prior to the then sometimes they are gathered together to have a reorganization and then an election because the leader is not aligned with their party or their group. These things are premature campaigning, so let's be guided because they were thinking that we have to organize this so that we can have votes, we can secure the votes necessary to win. So that is forming organizations because we have experience in the past. It's near the election and one organization really have noticed that why are they meeting because there is an election. So you have to check your constitution and bylaws, my dear brothers and sisters, because sometimes they are not party to the organization and then they will convene the organization to have a reorganization and election. So that is considered premature campaigning. Then Number 2, holding political caucuses, conferences, meetings, rallies, parades, and other similar assemblies for the purpose of soliciting votes or undertaking any campaign, propaganda, or against the candidate. So, we just have to observe, no? Because in our community, I have noticed that in the past, there is no such a big kind of meetings, conferences, or some rally there, or assemblies, because last year there was no election. But now when there is an election, we just can also feel we are becoming bothered by a lot of activities being undertaken by several groups, but no consistency ba, and because we are already approaching the election period, so we must be keen about it, or even call them if you know them, then just as a brother and sister remind them, just to observe properly, because we have to be fair to everyone. So that's it, and then that's why in our organization we really did have our activities earlier, before even the filing of the candidacy of the different barangay officials. So we already have managed that, especially for our senior citizen. So that's it, So holding political caucuses, conferences, meetings, rallies, parades, or other similar assemblies for the purpose of soliciting votes or undertaking any campaign or propaganda for or against a candidate. That's it. So number 3 is also making speeches, announcements, or commentaries, or holding interviews for or against the election of any candidate of public office. So that could also be in Facebook. You see, I know somebody, she's an incumbent SK chair, and then she was endorsing in Facebook the successor, hopefully, that she wants to support. And I think that is out of order, my dear, You have to read the guidelines of COMELEC, because you are making some announcement and endorsement there in your Facebook page. So please, because if there is somebody who will complain in your area of responsibility, I think there will be ground. And I hope you're not running for the barangay kagawad, but if you are, then that will be something to consider, if somebody will post it on Facebook and report that to COMELEC. So especially for the incumbent, you have to read ba. Don't be careless, because you are setting by example. So try to read and study, Sometimes we just become so careless about this. And now the Facebook is still very, very present and accessible, not only to our friends, but to those who have been observing us. And I think we have to behave, especially if we are incumbent barangay and local officials for this matter. So before I'll proceed, let me know your thoughts. What do you think about that? Wala masuko ha. Mami Lou cares for you. So I hope you will not be angry at me. No? Comment down your opinions and your reactions about this episode. This video will also be uploaded on our official Facebook, so please like and follow. Number 4, publishing or distributing campaign literature or materials designed to support or oppose the election of any candidate. So this is something printed na, no? Something that you can have a newspaper, a newsprint, or something. So sometimes there was in the past that we remember there was a local election, and then there was a kind of a comics that was published and reproduced, and it tries to spread certain comic stories against a person who is running, and then it was distributed by children. So how can you apprehend the children distributing the materials? So I really hope, brothers and sisters, let's not do that thing, because it's not a good example, no? And sometimes the children, what they can remember, somebody gave us money to distribute that, but they did not know what are the materials that they are distributing, diba? So we have also a great responsibility to the children. We are using them, no? Just like in other criminal activities, they are being used, and now in the election they are also being used to distribute. I really hope that we will be responsible, no? For all those who are running, make sure that we will not use children in the distribution of these materials. Then number 5, directly or indirectly soliciting votes, pledges, or support for or against the candidate. With my age, I am up close and personal. Somebody approached a neighbor, and then he said, I will support you, I will fund your campaign as the barangay captain in our barangay. At least he offered, no? But if the person came there and then he said, I'm running for barangay captain, can I solicit this fund and support? So, or can you pledge, because when I am there already, then we can talk it out, because since you are a contractor, so we can give you certain projects and all this stuff, no? But brothers and sisters, that also constitute, no, premature campaigning, So just a gentle reminders. Okay. Again, according to Philippine News Agency dated September 12, COMELEC Chair George Erwin Garcia said a total of 304 candidates for barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections had been issued show cause orders. What's the show cause order? Katulad they had been reported for premature campaigning, and even for various violations. So I really appreciate, no, those concerned citizens who really flagged down. They flagged down this 304, and I hope this number will stop. No, we just have to be mature. All these years, more than 100 of years of our independence. Oh my God, let's pray really hard, brothers and sisters. So COMELEC data show that Cebu, Quezon City, Pampanga, Bukidnon, Nueva Ecija, Laguna, Cavite, Bulacan, Manila, Batangas, Bataan, Cotabato, and Rizal have a high number of premature campaigning violation reports. Thanks be to God, no? Davao is not yet, in the list of high number of premature campaigning violation reports. Okay? So, COMELEC is urging the public to report the use of illegal campaign materials and premature campaigning via email at law@comelec.gov.ph or via hotline 02-8527-2768. Again, COMELEC is urging the public to report the use of illegal campaign materials and premature campaigning via email at law@comelec.com.ph or via the hotline 0285272768. So reminder to each and every one of us. The official campaign period will be on 19 October to October 28. The official campaign period will be on October 19 to October 28. Clear? Understood? Anyone you know who does premature campaigning can now be reported through their hotline. So please follow at Marilu Tarona or on TikTok and ask Mamilu on Instagram or scan my QR code to check my latest updates in the social media. So we must be discerning, no? We must be discerning because sometimes even the church is a venue, is a platform for premature campaigning. Sometimes you realize those who are running in this election, they have never been in the chapel or in the prayer sessions, and now they start to appear and then offer intentions to be read. This has been offered by, and all these things, no? So we must be mindful and even discerning as citizens, as